Good Thursday morning. I'm meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Today looking especially murky, some very thick fog and very low clouds in the area. And as we look outside from CC Heights, this is our Gwaltney Group camera from the heart of Rochester looking toward the downtown earlier this morning, just a couple of hours ago. And here it's just a few minutes after 8 o'clock. Just before sunrise, you can still see the outline of downtown. You can see the lights and things like that. Now you cannot see that because the fog has thickened to some extent, and the clouds seem especially low right now with others around, at least till 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. I think things by then will improve a little bit. Going into the afternoon, we'll see that fog layer lift a little bit and the cloud cover lifting just a little bit. We may even see a couple of thin spots in the clouds where you see the outline of the sun, but I don't look for much in the way of sunshine for the rest of today. Temperatures are going to be just a little bit colder than the past couple of days as a result, as we'll see some upper 20s. Right now we're in the low 20s as we look outside with our Gwaltney Group camera from CC Heights. 20s in the morning. Boy, that's not bad for this time of the year. That is actually about 15 degrees better than we typically are. I mean, for that to start the day, you have to be grateful for that. That is actually halfway decent. I mean, with the very light winds, you don't have that brutal wind chill. I mean, so often in January, you start with days with like 4, 5, 6 degrees with a 20-mile-per-hour wind. You're talking wind chill levels 20 below zero. But today, light winds, we have wind chills in the teens, and eventually those wind chills be in the 20s heading into the afternoon. While temperatures themselves also will be in the upper 20s. So something to be grateful for. It could be a whole lot worse. I like to say that, and maybe those sound like hollow words, but we can be grateful for a lot of things. And right now our weather is fairly peaceful, not pretty looking. We'll take what we can get right now. 20s right now across the map. We start off in low 20s. By lunchtime, 26, so an overall high around 29 today. We were up to 33 yesterday, and on Tuesday we reached 36. So today, edging our way down towards something closer to the climate average. 23, incidentally, would be the typical average high this time of the year for January standards. But you know, that's the way it goes this time of the year. Light winds, fog, clouds, 25 right now in Rochester with wind chill of 19 here at the 8 o'clock hour. Air pressure is steady, 30.47 inches of mercury. That is high pressure coming in. It's going to make for a quiet situation, very light winds, but an inversion in the atmosphere. A layer of moisture trapped underneath that high pressure is going to keep the clouds and fog in place. Visibility right now, a quarter mile at the airport, and as you saw from CC Heights, it's very foggy right now in Rochester, and that looks to be the case until maybe 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. Going into the afternoon, it gets a little better, but still kind of murky. And again, temperatures will only be maybe 3 or 4 degrees warmer by this afternoon than they are right now. Quarter mile, that is the visibility in Rochester, 1 mile in Winona, and a mile in Austin, also 2.5 miles in Mason City. So clouds and fog, 25 in Rochester, the current temperature 27 in Mason City, Decorah 25. There's that high pressure coming in out of heart of Canada, pushing southward across the Great Lakes. It's going to stick around for quite some time and divert all these storm systems out of our area. So we're going to keep things very mellow here for a while, with actually fairly decent temperatures, just a lot of grayness in our weather picture for a while. This future track looking at clouds in place throughout today and tonight. Temperatures around 20 tonight with just a hint of a breeze. It turns more to the north tomorrow. If we're lucky, we might see a peek at the sun tomorrow afternoon. We'll have to wait and see on that one, but not a lot of sun expecting right now. Tomorrow, close to 30 again for that afternoon high. And on Saturday, especially gray, more clouds from the west come in for the first part of the weekend. Really, the majority of the weekend looks still pretty gray with those 20s in store. 29 today in Rochester, 28 in Austin, 29 in Charles City. A light southeast breeze around 3, 4, 5 miles per hour throughout our Thursday. 29 here in Rochester, again about 5 or 6 degrees above the seasonal average. Fog again tonight, developing later in the evening or thickening later in the evening. I don't know if the fog will completely lift anyway, but a lot of clouds throughout the night. 19, a very light easterly breeze around 3 to 5 miles per hour. And tomorrow, very light north winds, fog early, not quite as foggy in the afternoon. If we're lucky, maybe a break in the sun, break in the clouds, a little sunshine trying to break through. 28, with just a hint of a north breeze for your Friday. Outlook for the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, still seasonably chilly, and by Monday, upper 20s and maybe a little sunshine there. We may see a little sun for Monday and Tuesday of next week. Those 2 days offer us the best chances of sunshine in the next 7 days. Chance of light snow next Thursday as it stands right now. Very minor coating possible a week from now. That's a long way off. But we'll keep an eye on that system, and that the system may then usher in colder air behind it And latest data suggests something a little bit colder for the following weekend. That'd be the middle stretch of January, around the 16th and 17th, something maybe in the order of the teens or low 20s for highs, and low temperatures in the single digits. Not brutally cold, but definitely closer to the average this time of year. In the meantime, temperatures the next 2 days look halfway decent, and the sun will look awfully nice once it comes back as well. In the meantime, have a great Thursday. We'll see you right back here for TGIF Friday coming up tomorrow.